Hey everybody, welcome to another Age of Grogu, and I've got with me Elijah, Max, and Jason. Guys, how's it going? And
Good.
we are here tonight. We're going to be watching X-Men 97, Episode 3. So last week we had two parts, or the first two episodes. Guys, thoughts on that? Reflection on last week's episodes?
So good. Oh, it's the best show right now.
Yeah? It's a lot of fun, that's for sure. I mean, it's definitely getting a lot of heat. Wow, okay.
Well, I am enthusiastic. Hey,
Yeah, I know.
one
Hey,
at a
it's
time, guys.
midnight. We're tired,
Jeez.
but we're excited to see this. I think once we hear that music play, we're going to be getting into it.
Cool.
I did see this week though that they ended up by getting like 4 million. Was it 4 million views or something like that in the first like
Yeah.
5 days, which is really pretty amazing. So
Yeah, even
it's
LeBron's tweeting about it. He's
really
like, "When's the next episode?"
yeah.
Just
He
see
called it
people
X-Men
excited.
27.
Uh
I'll be
huh.
interested to see that show.
Yep. And Max, you get very hyper excited about this, and a few of our viewers have kind of said, "Hey, not too many spoilers based on the comics." So, and some of them are really
I
excited
won't
to hear
say
those
anything,
spoilers. No, you don't.
but I
You
might
can
show stuff and
definitely.
just leave it at that.
Okay, that sounds cool. Yeah, that sounds cool.
It's
Get
just
excited.
extra knowledge, people. You just,
Yeah, that's it.
come
And
on.
we don't even know if it is going that direction because they seem to be taking a
Yeah, I'm
couple of
just
different
speculating
comics.
based on 30-year-old
Yeah,
old stories. I don't
sure.
know. I haven't seen these episodes. I'll
Yeah,
say
so
that, but I'll try not to spoil anything in the future.
Max is the reference in a comic book where it says
that's
"See
it. Yeah.
issue number 603."
The editor's note.
If Max was a part of a
Absolutely.
book, that's who it would be. He'd be like,
Oh,
"Oh yeah."
being the case, we still appreciate anybody who ends up by watching our reaction and reacting to it. We will try to keep semi spoilers down to a minimum, but I mean, when Max spurts this stuff out, I'm like, hey, it's information. That's kind of cool. I have no idea what you're talking about, Max, but I don't read the comics, but I'm excited to see how this goes. Guys, guess what? This episode has now just dropped, so let's do this on three, two, and one.
One we sacrifice so much to maintain, only to
So I
then
wonder how long will it go with Storm without her
break
powers.
in a
In the comics, it went for a surprisingly long time.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Does Magneto ever cover his shoulders?
Eventually. I mean,
No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no.
but I could be mixing up the timeline. No, I don't
What's
think
that?
I am.
Yeah.
I think between Storm losing her powers and getting them back, at one
Right.
point she had the powers of Thor.
Okay.
That was just for like an issue because of Loki
Right.
meddling.
Okay.
That's like a classic issue.
Looks like this is going to be their permanent
Yeah.
opening intro for sure. No additional characters.
Ooh.
Well, they are changing up the scenes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the same one from the second episode.
Oh, it was? Okay, all right. I missed that part.
Yeah, I didn't notice Rogue and
Yeah.
Remy kissing on the court in the last one.
Oh, man, it's a good title.
Oh, that's cool. Clips from
That
the
is really sweet.
cartoon.
That's cool.
That's how you know it's the 90s. You get your information from a TV store.
Yeah.
Confusing or anything. Let's call this. All in favor?
Nice.
A lot of good
Like
cameos
that
too.
just
More.
spiral. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Totally. Huh.
He's calling her Jean Doe.
Yours, while identical,
So,
is not.
oh, interesting.
Scott, tell them.
I knew you did
Wow. Okay.
cool shoulder.
Clone baby.
Oh, this.
Storm would have voted.
Think about it, Scott. You could have two Jean Greys in bed at the same time.
That's a three-body problem.
He could have left one for Wolverine.
He could have, yeah.
Test.
Though canonically his brother gets the other one.
I know.
Try not to think about that too hard.
Could still leave.
What?
The baby monitor.
Hello?
Okay.
Heck.
Pages, rewriting, skipping
My Stars and Garters, classic.
I know
Sinister, if you will.
Sinister.
Understand.
Nice. They made him look creepy.
Get away from us.
They definitely went with the Mark Silvestri look.
Wow.
Oh, I love that homage.
That's cool.
That's like the cover of their oh my god, I can't remember what issue it is.
Yeah, it's like
Number
a
30,
yeah.
the wedding issue.
Oh man, she's turning into Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Goblin Queen.
Black Sailor Moon.
I know, it's called Sailor Moon, dude.
Oh my god, she's such Inferno.
That's pretty cool.
That's the greatest thing ever.
Don't say that. Stay on patrol. Stay on him, pal. Think you just
Wolf's
said
a
hush
dick.
puppies up there in your stomach.
Morph's so funny.
I'm gonna go see if I read it.
No, that can't be good.
Ooh.
Dude. Oh, wait.
Nice.
What's going on?
That's the Makira.
Wow. Creepy.
Who's that, Max?
I can't remember her name. She is one of Bishop's comrades
Okay.
who he kind of abandoned to stay
Alright.
here. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna fix the future, and then he just stayed and helped the X-Men.
Okay. Oh shit.
Kind of like
I
Duke.
think one of us is on the wrong floor.
Wolverine's eyes.
Shit.
They're in limbo.
While I
Oh,
Oh damn.
Whoa.
Gene Doe.
Don't.
Oh, you look so hot right now. Dang. Scott's like, whoa, dude, I kind of like this.
Now your freak flag flies?
How these two turn up?
The original event is very kink inspired.
Okay.
There's a lot of just straightforward references to bondage in it.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Hmm.
The Inferno event.
He can even take
Oh.
Oh, old school look.
Yeah. Old school morph.
It's like we're back to regular old Gene.
Old school morph is like Stephen Buscemi.
my own
Angry eyebrows, Magneto, all the time.
fine.
Yeah, don't be so jazzed about this. Like
Yeah.
kids just like all like
Shit.
nonchalant.
Sweating to that cauldron,
Well, 'cause he
smiling.
knows he
Yeah,
becomes
I was
Cable.
gonna say. I was gonna say. I bet you. Yeah, there's gonna be a quick upgrade, isn't there?
There's gonna be a man all of a sudden.
I mean, I wouldn't say he straight up turns him into Cable or anything like that, but it definitely traumatized him. The event. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What's that?
Do not want to fight you.
He turned into magic.
I don't want to
Oh.
fight you.
It's my personal favorite X-Men, but on top of
Okay.
that, she was hugely important in the Inferno event.
Huh.
Oh my god.
Yes, my queen.
Oh, cool. We gotta keep a tab of like who Morph's turning into, like how many characters
Yeah.
he turns into in this season.
Yeah.
I know.
It's like
That was
three or-
both just
it's like
magic, but different
5
forms of her.
characters per episode.
Yeah.
God, so good.
Oh damn.
Ooh, Scott,
Nice.
Come on.
Ooh, she likes
Yep.
it.
The
Yeah.
domestic dispute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's ready to have a fight. You better watch out. She's in a fighting mood.
Please.
That's awesome.
Ends now.
We're spreading their mind.
Nice.
Just slapped her into the astral plane.
You took my face.
Don't worry.
Would you like some ice cream, Doc? Oh no! Watch out!
Patty, watch out! I
This
think
is such a great interpretation of Madeline Pryor.
And you
Yeah.
remember nothing. You
Pretty cool. Visually, it's beautiful. Ooh. Wow.
Oh, birthing babies. Wow.
Oh,
There's a lot of babies in this.
close your eyes.
Hope so. Hope not.
Your eyes. Ah!
Yes, sure. Yeah.
Zapped right away.
More than
Oh, he does have Scott's eyes. They're red, huh?
living reminder of the purest
What a
days
great-
of my life.
Oh man, that's such a great moment. Of how they show that the one thing that Madeline has that's just hers
Yeah.
is her son,
Baby, yeah.
and that honestly never gets really addressed in Marvel
Go
books.
save Nathan.
Yeah, what's his the little baby? What's going on with this one?
The techno organic
Oh, yeah.
virus.
Oh, wow.
Infected him like that.
Isn't Bishop's timeline just like the worst possible future though?
And
Is
that's
it?
one with
I don't
Wait, this
know.
is Baby Cable then?
Yeah, this is Baby Cable. Yeah, yeah.
They're taking
Madeline Pryor's
baby
Cable's
into
mom.
the
It's
future.
the worst, but there's a possibility of a cure.
They wouldn't trust Bishop's timeline to have a cure. They're pretty. It's pretty rough over there.
I never like look exactly like you. I'm gonna go get some shit.
Wait, which one are you?
Yeah, 'cause you know those guys.
Are you wearing a black bra or a white bra?
An old friend of Charles.
I love Forge. I also hate him, but I love him.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
Another banger, guys.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that was 10 out of 10. That was a great way to like encapsulate that large Inferno event into smaller, more manageable ideas.
Right.
You managed to fit those concepts in a show episode.
And
Yeah,
there was a
So
lot
good.
going on, but it was all fluid, wasn't it? It was a pretty solid.
yeah.
like
I
a
mean, it could have been like the Dark
interpretation.
Phoenix saga, like 5 episodes. They really could
Yeah.
have stretched it out that long if they had the time and the budget.
Yeah.
But this was great. It was a great way to kind of introduce Madeline as Madeline, and great way to introduce the Goblin Queen.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they kind of had a different way of showing how she got her powers, because it's not
Right.
just Jean's powers in the comics. She has
Right.
a lot more interesting stuff going on.
Yeah.
But they pulled off this vibe in one episode, and I'm happy.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, it's cool that they're able to do that, huh? This with the context of a cartoon, it gives them the luxury of being able to force a story like that in just the runtime like this.
Yeah. I mean, Marvel have done so well in the animation. I know this is a different division than, say, What If or something like that, but they've taken something that is, even if you don't understand the full linear timeline of the comic books themselves, they're making it easy enough to understand what's going on and a through story. I'm excited to see where this is all going, because it seems like Sinus is, as I think you said, Max, that Sinus appears to be the villain of at least of the season. I'm guessing, right?
They teased that in their. I don't know that for sure. I'm not
Okay.
spoiling anything. They just
Right.
teased that in their previously on video. The only villain
Okay.
they focused on was Sinister.
Was Sinister,
And the last
okay.
season actually ended with a episode that was just dedicated to Sinister's origins.
Okay,
And then it doesn't really ever go anywhere because the show ended.
gotcha. Okay,
But now
But
it's
it makes
picking up.
sense.
Now, yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, he's always been mucking about in the X-Men animated universe anyways, right?
Yeah. Any other last thoughts, guys, on the episode?
No,
Actually,
enjoying it.
so
Think it's
good.
pretty
Yeah,
great.
it's fun. I'm
Right.
enjoying the
The magic
colors. I'm enjoying
cameos
the
and
music.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
more
lot of anime references in this episode.
yeah?
huh?
anime in relation to just in general anime.
Just the way it's
Yeah.
made and the way
Yeah.
like,
The whole changeover, the cosmic changeover was. Jason was right. It was almost exactly like a Sailor Moon like
Right.
yeah, her transformation.
introduction. Every time they call out their Sailor Moon thing, they go through this whole long process of them like I'm changing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
each girl,
Think
they're
about
like,
it, like,
every time. It takes
if
like
you were
a
telepathic and you could make people think you were wearing way different clothes, and you could make them think you were wearing whatever you wanted, wouldn't
Right.
you do a little twirl, make them think you were like Sailor Mooning out?
Yeah,
I don't know, maybe.
I'd like to see
a
a
little twirl.
like to see a Tony Stark turn into Iron Man with that sequence.
Yeah.
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 I think you could play that to any superhero. That'd be great.
Yeah, the color palette seems even more vibrant than even the original animated series too, and they've kept it within the same tone of color palette, but like everything is just strikingly like vivid of
I
color.
think just more colors. You know, that they're
Mm,
yeah, they just have more colors that
yeah,
they're able to get in there because it's digital
yeah, no, totally,
versus
absolutely.
whatever they're like painting
Yeah,
and cell drawing.
The
yeah,
action sequences are so good. It's
yeah,
crazy. I
yeah,
saw
I
a
love
thing.
how much respect they give to each character. Like they know how powerful each character is. Like in that first episode, Storm was just turning the desert to glass
right.
casually. In this episode, like Jean just stood up, just fixed her hair. Was like, "Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
take care of this from here. I don't need to get up."
Yeah, yeah,
That's
dude.
cool though.
And
That's cool.
it's just watching these episodes is like it shows how much of a disservice they do to Cyclops in the movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The live action stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like this is the Cyclops that I grew up with of like just the boss
Which
man Cyclops.
which opens up and begs the question. I'm excited to see what the live action versions of, and I know we're not going to get this kind of version of these characters, but the
Oh,
X-Men,
Deadpool
but to
and
see
Deadpool.
the X-Men within the MCU in the future,
Uh,
I think it's very exciting to see what they do because it feels
I
like
think it
we're
will
going to
be
get
inspired, but not just like this, but I think it
right.
will be largely inspired by this
Yeah.
archetype of this version of the X-Men. I
Hmm.
think it'll take ideas from Claremont's era, but
Okay.
also take inspiration visually from other eras. I don't think
Yeah.
they're going to do just the 90s aesthetic. I think they're going to
Right.
borrow from the 90s aesthetic with some
Sure. Yeah.
characters, but
So
I
this
think
is
it's also going to.
Well, like right now, with like how everyone's responding to this so positively,
yeah.
it
This is
might
a testing
change
ground. It
it
feels like.
might change their mind, and maybe they'll
Yeah.
start leaning towards
Maybe.
this dynamic because this is doing so well. You know,
Yeah.
I could see them doing that. Like,
Yeah.
all right, scrap that. Let's do this
yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that
Yeah.
happening too.
because I want the money. You know,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah. I
they
mean,
love
imagine.
this. We should just do the movie version like
Well,
this.
Yeah. Imagine
the winning
this.
formula for this show is the
Yeah.
best stories. They got Claremont's era. They're doing
Hmm.
adapting large portions of all of that in
Right.
varied order,
Yeah.
and then they just slapped Jim Lee's amazing designs on top of that because that
Hmm.
was in the '90s that was the most influential designs. It was the new hot. Everyone loved those designs, and
Right.
that just gave the show a look and feel that was its own.
Yeah. Cool. Anyway, guys, I think that's about it. We'll wrap it up here. We'll be checking out episode 4 next week. If you enjoyed our reaction to this video, please like and subscribe if you have not already. And we shall be doing more in the future. So thanks for joining us.